In the busy city of Lagos, 3 middle-aged delivery men were known almost everywhere around the market roads. Their names were Emeka, Sul, and Bayo. Every morning before work, the 3 friends would meet beside an old tea shop close to the motor park. They would laugh loudly, drink hot tea, and complain about fuel prices, traffic, and stubborn customers. People loved watching them together because they behaved more like brothers than friends. Emeka is the calm one, Sul is the funny one, while Bayo is the hard-working dreamer. All 3 of them rode old delivery motorcycles. Their bikes were noisy, rusty, and always breaking down, but somehow they managed to survive every single day. No matter how hard life became, they always helped each other. If one person had no money for fuel, the others contributed. If one person got sick, the others covered his deliveries. People in the area used to say, if friendship had a face, it would look like these 3 men. One rainy evening, the 3 men sat under a small shed after work. Rainwater is dripping from the roof while thunder echoed in the sky. Bayo suddenly looked at the others and said quietly, "I'm tired of suffering." The other 2 laughed. Sul joked, "Who likes suffering?" But Bayo did not laugh. He stared at the road seriously. "No. I mean real suffering. We've worked for years and still nothing has changed." Emeka nodded slowly. Deep down, he understood. Bayo continued, "I want to own a delivery van one day. Even a small Sienna. I'm tired of carrying heavy goods on a bike." The others smiled. It sounded impossible. A Toyota Sienna is expensive, very expensive, but Bayo kept talking about it almost every day. He stopped wasting money. He stopped buying unnecessary things. Sometimes while his friends ate food after work, Bayo would quietly drink water and claim he wasn't hungry, but truth is he's saving every naira. For 2 whole years, Bayo suffered quietly. He worked mornings, nights, weekends. Sometimes he slept inside delivery warehouses. He became thinner, older, tired. But he refused to stop. One hot afternoon, Emeka and Sul sat near the tea shop waiting for Bayo. Suddenly, a clean silver Toyota Sienna stopped in front of them. The 2 men looked surprised. The window rolled down slowly and there was Bayo smiling proudly. For a few seconds, the 2 friends could not speak. Sul shouted loudly, "Bah!" People gathered immediately. Everyone celebrated him. Bayo stepped down proudly. "God finally answered me." The 3 friends hugged tightly. That evening, they celebrated together. Bayo paid for everyone's food, drinks, and for the first time in years, all 3 men felt hopeful. At first, Bayo remained humble. He still greeted everyone, still visit the tea shop, laugh with his friends. But little by little, things began to change. One afternoon, Sul saw Bayo driving past them. He waved happily, but Bayo only nodded slightly and continued driving. Sul stood there silently. Pain in his eyes was obvious. Emeka sighed deeply. Money is changing him. Soon, rumors started spreading. People said Bayo now mocked motorcycle riders. People said he no longer wanted poor friends around him. One day, Emeka visited Bayo's house. Bayo's new friends were there. Music was loud, food and drinks everywhere. One rich man asked Bayo, "You still keep bike rider friends?" Everyone laughed quietly. And Bayo did not even defend Emeka. That moment broke something inside him. Success made Bayo proud, too proud that he began taking dangerous business loans. One of his new friends convinced him to invest in a shady delivery contract which Bayo borrowed heavily for it, but the contract turned out to be fake. Millions disappeared, debt piled up. Stress destroyed him. One terrible night, while rushing to complete a delivery job, Bayo lost control of the Sienna during heavy rain. The vehicle crashed badly into a drainage by the roadside. People gathered immediately. Bayo survived, but the Sienna was destroyed. Everything he built collapsed almost overnight. And suddenly, all his rich friends disappeared. Nobody answered his calls anymore. Nobody visited him except 2 people, Emeka and Sul, whom he abandoned. Bayo could not even look at them properly. Tears filled his eyes. He expected insults, revenge. The guilt is too heavy, but they reconciled. Time passed. He gets better. Emeka and Sul helped rebuild his life. They returned to working together again, sitting beside the same old tea shop where their friendship began years ago. Bayo looked at his friends emotionally and said, "I almost lost the most valuable thing God gave me." Emeka smiled and said, "The car, Bayo said no. My brothers. The three friends laughed together again.